Hello everybody, so today I'm doing something completely different from my usual stuff. I decided to work with air dry clay. It's not really ceramics, but you can paint on it with acrylics or even pencils, so it gives me plenty of creative options. So here's my plan. Let me show you up close. I've been heavily inspired by things I found on Pinterest, but I also based it on what I wanted these items to look like. I have three things I want to make. The first thing is a tiny oil container. Right now I'm using this one, but I want to make something more interesting, and well, everyone knows how much I love cats, so I thought of making it into like an almost closed bowl with a lid or maybe a small owl design that can be opened and closed, or finally a frog-shaped container with a lid. The second thing is for turpentine. Currently I use this container which has a metal sieve at the bottom to trap dirt and makes it easier to clean brushes. I want to create something similar but more fun. For instance, I thought of cat lying on a mouse. I also saw a Pinterest design of a bear holding a bowl, but I would swap the bear for a cat while keeping the same general shape. I love this idea, but it will be hard to choose because there are so many cute options. And there's also a design where the bowl has little ears and a shaped snout in the front. So yeah. The third item is kind of a palette, but not like the glass one I usually use. Sometimes when you only need one color, or it can be annoying to have it in the way on your main palette. So I want to make a set of small dishes for individual colors I don't mix, like black. And these dishes could be mushroom shaped or have irregular organic forms. I also thought of making tiny chestnut shaped dishes that you can scoop paint from. Some could even be slightly open but not fully closed, as that would be too complicated and impractical. On Pinterest I saw a design inspired by egg cartons, and I thought it would be cool to make a small bowls in that style. It's practical, portable, and you can even close it if needed. I also came across a more fantastical idea for future projects: ceramic pieces with forest or fantasy theme, like a bowl shaped like a flower or a petal. And lastly, I want to make something to hold brushes, because let's face it, the only reason my hands get covered in paint is when one brush touches another brush's handle. I thought of a few designs, like a tentacle holding a single brush or a frog holding a single brush. There is also a cat lying on its bed with enough space between its legs to lay down multiple brushes, so I think that was beautiful. And I think I will start with the simplest project, probably the bowls, because they don't require precise shapes. None of these items need to look perfect or machine made, since I don't have a potter wheel and they're supposed to look handmade and natural, so I'm okay with some imperfections. I'm using a basic tools like spatulas and whatever else I can find around me, since I don't have proper shaping tools. And honestly, I have had this clay since November and I've been too scared to open it until now, but today feels like the perfect day to try, because I have been painting the whole day, so I wanted to try something different. Update. It didn't go as planned. The clay was harder to work with than regular ceramics. It cracked and broke in some places. I managed to fix some of the cracks and smooth things out, but it's not ideal. I think I will need to create mods, though I'm not sure what materials to use. I might ask my aunt, because she rents out an apartment to a ceramicist who has a kiln, and maybe I could pay for some kiln time and try firing actual clay. We will see how it goes. For now, it's from my south everything. You will see just me painting. Some of the paintings are commissioned. For example, the car is for my boyfriend's friend, so it's not my own design. It's just a car he wanted me to paint, so that's it. And then I'm continuing on the fairy painting, the naked fairies. And I think that's it. I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you in the next art vlog.